right, welcome back. Well, that is Autotaxis. These autonomous taxis have no one behind the wheel. It is devoid of people. They are ordered in San Francisco, and they will pull up and you can step inside, but there's no one there to greet you, no one there to talk to you, no one there to care about you. It just goes to your destination without any much fuss. But that's not what the article ended on, because there is fuss. It's just not from within inside the vehicle. It's on the outside. The technology is not quite developed enough to make the split-second decisions that humans do. And it's quite not good enough to know the difference between some objects. And so what happens is these taxis can sometimes obstruct traffic because they bumped into a little something, or something walked in front of them, or maybe there's a few activists who really don't like cars that are putting cones in front of them to block their movement. But besides these sort of little setbacks and everything, they've been received relatively well. Of course, not by taxi drivers. If this technology does get a little bit better, a lot better, let's be honest, taxi drivers could be put out of business themselves. And so this is also a worry for them, of course. Besides that, though, they like them. They enjoy that they don't have to talk to anyone. They enjoy the peace and quiet. And they enjoy the kind of slow, safe ride to their destination. Emphasis on slow. I don't think you take these taxis to get somewhere quick. It's not like the movie of like, go chase that man. It'll just be sitting down and more like an amusement park ride. Yes. Anyways, so it is a trial phase, and it seems to be going relatively well, but maybe it's not ready for sort of mass production quite yet. We won't see them, although we do have some auto buses in Seoul.
We do.
However, there is someone behind the wheel just in case. Yeah. So they probably talk to everybody because they're bored.
Yes. Makes the chatting even worse, I imagine.
Oh, boy. So if there is an autonomous taxi, how would you spend your time?
I guess it would probably feel a bit like you're on public transport or on the subway, because the subway has a driver, but you can't see that person. So you just fill your time with reading something or listening to music. If I'm with a friend, I might be chatting with a friend. Yeah, it'd just be like being on the subway.
It'd be the same thing, except less people.
Yeah, quieter. It'd be even better.
And if you do want to talk about with your friend, you don't have to worry about what you're talking about.
Yes.
You can gossip all you want.
Yeah, you can spill your secrets.
And then you find out that auto taxis have recordings on the
No,
inside.
and then it's got a camera and I'm listening about it.
Yeah, you're like, Anyways, how do you feel about the safety of these vehicles compared to traditional ones?
Well, again, I don't know much about it, but based on the article, I'd say maybe it's not fully there yet. It's still safer with real humans for now. But I guess all drivers, robot or not, are safer than me because I can't drive. So it's and hopefully it will improve in the future.
I'm sure it will.
And if you imagine we get to a point where all cars and buses and everything is self-driving, and they're all obeying, similar rules. Surely that would be a more reliable, consistent, efficient, safe system than having a ton of, humans making different decisions and mistakes and so on. So once we get to that stage, it's going to be really safe.
Well, apparently, minus the fact that it might scare the living daylights out of most people, if every vehicle is autonomous, there doesn't need to be any stoplights, because they know to communicate with each other, and they'll be able to just zoom through the traffic, knowing when to slow down and when to speed up, so they don't hit each other. Yeah,
like planes have that technology, don't they? That if a plane is flying too near to another plane, it has totally autonomously tells. The two planes have this system, so they tell each other, I'm going to go up and you're going to go down. And even the pilots can't change that to make 100% sure they don't crash into one another.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
That's a lot of the movies are a lie.
Yeah. Although, okay, did it say in the article, is there just an empty driver's seat in these autonomous taxis?
So it doesn't say in the article there is an empty seat there, but I don't think there's a steering wheel. I'd have to look at pictures, but I assume there's not a steering wheel. It's just extra seating at that point.
I see.
But maybe for road laws, following road laws, maybe there does need to be an override system just in case. But in any case, it might just be an empty seat.
That would feel a bit creepy.
Put a cardboard cutout of Shia LaBeouf in every taxi. All right. Well, we're not quite ready to raise the toast on this technology yet. We got little apprehension over on this side, but I am advocating that you guys look down in that vocabulary and see what you can use in your everyday life. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Autonomous.
Autonomous.
Apprehensive.
Apprehensive.
Obstruction.
Obstruction.
Advocate.
Advocate.
Immobilize.
Immobilize.